the ones that they prefer in this series, so expect a long one.
It's time to lock in our Scuff Pick'ems. Attach, you've been on fire. Rosalie, you lead everybody at 117 and 75. Attach, you started 5-1. You're 6-4 now?
Listen, I was trying to do some reverse juju, and it was not working. Okay. So I kind of sold.
Do us the honors today. Let's kick things off.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Lucky number 7, baby.
I'm going FaZe, you know. I got to FaZe up right now.
Phasing up. Rosalie?
I'm going with LA Thieves. I was thinking it yesterday. Something about it, man. I don't know.
Shift.
I'm so torn, man. I feel like this series sets up for a game 5, but I'm thinking Thieves today.
He's thinking Thieves. I got FaZe, Optic, Grand Final, round 2. I got Vegas getting through this one. It's going down to a game 4. Are we right? Are we wrong? Let us know in the chat. It's time to start the party, Atlanta. Make some noise.
And the prize is front and center. We're about to crown a champion today. But I got to get the vibes right. Are you guys ready to get this one going? It's only up from here, so continue to run it up, because here come the 4 baddest players from the West Coast. Get loud for the LA Thieves. Nium, Abizi, Hydra, and Scrap. The LA Thieves got Georgia jumping, and they ready to jump their opponents and take this trophy. Well, I'll be there in Vegas. Abusa, Draza, 04, and Simp. FaZe Vegas all in on the Sunday. Flex on the competition. They ready for whatever. All right, Atlanta, keep it going. It's FaZe versus Thieves, and it's time to get it popping. Mirth Maven, let's get this shit going.
It wouldn't be a Sunday without FaZe walking out to booze. We have seen this many times before.
But the crowd is locked in. We will see if the players are locked in.
No, when you heard we were starting 2 hours early, you were like, yes, dad hours. But right into the battle we go. After a couple lined up for FaZe, it's Nium and Hydra to bring it back into the favor of Thieves. They'll take top mid control. They'll be spawning FaZe out towards P2 and now trying to take space.
And listen, if your guns are not warm, this is a map where a couple of hills in, you blink and you are down 100, right? Gridlock Hardpoint won that phase. They opt to pick. Their Saki has not been great here. Thieves have been unbelievable there. So there's a switch up. Well, we haven't Gridlocked in map number 1.
And well, we haven't seen Gridlock play yet this weekend. We haven't seen Thieves play Gridlock yet this weekend. FaZe, we don't play the last night against Paris, but yeah, not a lot of reps really for either side this weekend. We'll see who can come out hot. Is Simp scurrying away? We'll check out what Droz is now able to do, trying to lock people in, free up space towards that P2.
We're going to have immediate pressure, and well, you slow it down. In 04, he has been the guy to slow things down. He's on 4 in a row, make it 5 in a row. This is one of the money hills on Gridlock. We only have 4 of them, but a big opportunity here. If you're able to break this, which now you have a chance, you will take this all day if you're LA Thieves.
Here comes the pressure, there's the pinch. They're able to break on through and get these last 25, and now it's a choice. It's this awkward time. Like, do you push at this? Do you just try to lock players in and set up for 3? Because if you apply too much pressure, this could really backfire for FaZe. Yeah, I think you just got to give this up and set up, and now that is, yeah, I don't think you're reading that. I don't think there's any shot.
Well, you have the back left spawn, so I think FaZe are thinking they probably spawned in this courtyard area, so they're going to be ready now. The first player is going to be Abizi. 04 finds him. In the hardpoint is Nium. 8-2 from him. His overload's been great. It feels like he knows his role, but people want to see an individual performance like this.
And on the other side, where Droz is, I mean, he has been kind of definition of inconsistency online, but on land, he has been rock solid for them. He's 0-6. You know he lives for this matchup versus Scrap. He wants to get up and roar. He's got to get going. Maybe a guy waking up a little bit slow today. There's his first.
Yeah, I mean, at least he has an 8. At least he has the teammates. They still have the lead, because on the other side, it's Scrap and Abizi, who we've kind of highlighted already. But you win the rotation, you lock down the time. Nium already a step ahead. He's going to start to rotate towards that P4.
A very good hold there. At 3 for FaZe. Scrap doing the damage early as 4 is about to pop, but you get picks behind 04 and Simp. 04 is able to get 2. Things are falling apart. Last player up will be 04. He's on 3 straight at 11. The new tiny tears in 04 and Simp.
Holding the L trigger, and he's just, his teammates died. They let him down on that rotation. He is hoping someone rotates towards him. They do not. But Hydra beats it. They fight on back for this P4 right through the front door. They come unknocked. They are in the time.
And they needed that. They needed that because that you chain together 3 and 4 there. FaZe are looking at a significant lead, but there is still pressure. There was a close spawn. Now trying to pinch this out from both sides. Simp wins a big one. 04 wins a big one, and they're all dead. The entries for FaZe terrific right now behind their SMGs.
This is yeah, what we have seen. Well, what we saw at Major 2 was just 04 and Simp take over.
That final? Here. Yeah, no, they were the hammer of God in that final. The 1-2 punch, and while they will keep it going, 15 and 6, nearly triple positive. FaZe up 50. Let's go to JLab listening now with FaZe Vegas.
Right? Believe you got my side hill, okay? Yeah, listen, I'll pitch right, okay? You guys all play bridge.
Yeah, well. One could be deep left on it.
Ice cream again. Ice cream again. One's gonna be hard, you guys probably.
Don't see Mark. Don't see him all.
Are we gonna go down here?
What's that time, Scott?
I'm making left actors. I'm making left actors.
I'm leading left.
There's only one new.
I'm playing with you.
I'm gonna spawn out. I got mid here. Yeah, they can go deep left.
I don't see.
I put you across.
They're all going front. They're going front.
Maybe hear the frustrations a little bit there at the P1. FaZe were just not able to break in. This is a fantastic stretch by Thieves. Big moment right now, though, for Vegas. They need to get some time and answer. They're going to do it with 30 left.
Yeah, I mean, that 30 to 40 point lead disappears. I mean, P1 just a tough one. There's a lot of headies. You finally have a couple of trophies. Booza, though, he gets them in. That was a chance for Thieves at this P2. If they won those back-to-back, they would have taken the lead. They're going to fight for the scrap on rotation. Hydra and Nium already in some spots. It's some big gunfights about to go down. But listen, if you are Thieves, only down 30, and I'm telling you, scrap is 7 and 16, I think you take that, because it could be much worse.
And Estraza has battle pack. He's got Abizi, a big pick there onto Simp, kind of closes off one side of this push. That'd be the route guy from Old. Now, you're just going to hit it from the front, try to break on through. Nium is weak. He's going to get dropped. 04 able to clean up that kill. Abizi tracks back into the action. 04 and Simp again are finding so many kills on breaks. Honestly, with the number of breaks they've had behind that, I would expect a bigger lead.
No, you are not wrong. Scrap's going to whip out the NPC and try and get involved, but I think a lot of this stems from 04. Just the impact player that he is. But you do fight back. Nium is shooting back-to-back headshots. The drop shot on point. You looked at the mini-map. Again, you are in a prime position here at the P4. Let's see if these can hold on this time.
And what was it last time? It was Simp. It was 04. They got picks to kind of break up the time early. You feel like one of these on rotation, Thieves are going to hold. Hydra, Nium, get 3, Simp last down. Now they know where everyone's spawning as they push out Simp. It's all going to be towards P2. They're going to have to break it through the front, but a much better look at the beginning of a P4 here for Thieves.
Well, where FaZe have struggled on the weekend, like number 11, number 12 breaking team at the major, so they're going to need a big break here. LA Thieves trying to hold on. Yeah, everybody's got this sub out. Scrap's going to just pull it out, and I mean, that has helped him battle back.
And maybe FaZe have broken up a little time, but not much here. Not the success they had the first time. Now Thieves are going to go out in front. First time they've really looked at a lead in a while. Scrap with sub in hand. Now he's in Hellstorm.
This is huge
straight for him. Has a streak to use. Upcoming P1 could be massive.
Yeah, I mean, you're already going to have players. He's going to go for it right away. I mean, I'm not sure. Yeah, listen, I trust the guy. They're going to try to call this. They want to flip the map. But I think this was like, very close spawn, almost a squad spawn right there on that mid-bridge. Scrap, though, going to try to make up for this, going on a huge pinch.
Goes on the pinch, going to try to turn this into multiple. Unfortunately, 04 got multiple on the other side. Scrap will hit the shots. He's on 7 straight. Trying to win it on the other end will be 04. He wins the fight. 1-on-1 about to happen. Scrap able to take that as the streak continues. Up over 200 and looking for the win, our Thieves.
Yeah, this is just pinches on both sides with these splits, but LA Thieves are the ones earning the time. Finally, FaZe get in. Nium has a split spawn. Are you going to read this? The answer is no. Well, the rest of FaZe going to try to push towards that P2, but great time here, ditch it around 230.
They'll get to 230, and now FaZe are going to have to not only win P2, but they're going to need multiple hard points if they're going to get the dub. Going to have to be locked down. BZ gets ripped, but has some help. Same can be said on the other side for just buying his time, trying to get a pick, but just not get caught. Don't stagger this push early. Wait for a 4-man push, and what a play it is from Hydra. The patience pays off. Now everybody is here, grouped up and pushing. Draza will get one with the nade. 3 versus 3 towards the point. Draza's going huge before he finally falls. FaZe still in the point.
Wait
taking
for
a route. 04, will he get there in time to make the play? He will. Finally able to clear out one. FaZe still holding down 25.
Yeah, you just have a presence here. And I mean, if these go a little bit quicker, 04 would have got isolated, but the M15 starting to hit. Now neither team can win here, and somehow Simp able to hit with the pistol, but they will be up to 247. It is all going to come down to this P3.
I think that's the big thing. FaZe did enough to make sure they can't lose it here, and now it's no longer a two-point game. They just have to set up for the 1 point here to close it out on 3. New hard point popping. All the pressure to Thieves to break, but at the same time, they need 1 break. Only 5 seconds to close this out. Every gunfight gonna be massive. First, going the way of FaZe.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first 2. Simp finds the pinch. He wins the 1-on-2. That was the guy you were trying to isolate, and he does it himself. But Hydra off and Spawn is gonna find one. And they want to go. It's been 04 and Simp, and they're trying to close it out again.
15 now needed for the dub. The hold has been perfect. The subs have been super. Best chance maybe for Thieves to get in. We're gonna have a 3-on-3 fight towards the point. Here we go. Abizi gonna win the first. Pressure is here. They clear them off the point. Last guy's gonna be Simp. He's going to drop. Thieves break. Thieves win. Two players gonna be headed over on rotation. That'll be Abuza and 04 that'll work to get involved. Trying to take the route up through mid is Abuza, but he's got Hydra, I think, playing in the window. And Hydra will get the spot. I believe Abuza spots him as well. So a little 1-on-1 game and then 3-on-3 towards the point. Draza able to get a pick. Hydra will ultimately win that fight. Abizi trying to close it out, but it's Hydra is able to find another then through mid. Abizi will finally connect to the smoke. It'll all be down to Draza, who got the first to now make the play, not able to do it. Quick plant.
Bomb not going down yet. Hydra, he's not going to risk it. He's going to get back to his squad, and now it is just a question of when does FaZe want to go for this plant.
Yeah, no, it's all timing now. Well, here they come. The play hasn't started yet, so it's going to be a 4-on-4 fight. Draza with a team kill. Knows there's 1 weak, so they'll be able to finish that off. It's all on Abuza now. 1 versus 2. The team kill, costly. He's got the snipe. They know they've got bomb. Oh, well, no chance there, but I thought he was really going to have no chance. He popped.
So you have all B in mid control, and you're just worried about someone pushing all the way through. That's what Abuza is watching. So Thieves don't run into the trap. They're just going to plant this at A.
To the nade hit. They sure do. Yep, where 04 was able to dance with death, Abizi, he is not. And now you see why 04 was so patient and just kind of bobbing and weaving there by bomb. 04, massive in this round, able to get you 2. Nium, last one up, and he will be traded out. So, I mean, FaZe have all 3. Another blood for FaZe. Another team kill for Draza.
But these quick rounds at B yesterday, it was them on defense from FaZe. Those were the rounds that they were winning. So when they were taking these 4-man hits over towards B, that's when they were coming out on top.
He had it spotted, right? Okay, I was saying that better get traded. I was thinking he find the most insane timing that
gives
he's not
him a chance
spotted.
though.
Yeah, true. And they're a little scared to plant.
That might be the info.
Yeah, no, it sure is.
Just where that came in from, that they're going to take this over towards B.
Well, info for both sides, that they can get this plant down clean. And a good idea where he's coming from. It's mid-cut or through dojo, and now if they know it's through dojo, and if they're ready for it, they'll deal with it. And chows and puts pretty good damage into Hydra, but good trade there mid-map. You let Simp get that second one, that's round done, because that's bomb down.
Well, Scrap is 0-4, but I mean, the guy's got 425 damage done, so he's been taking some gunfights, just not finding any kills.
Things stall out a bit down in the 3 versus 3. And looking for the angle. Did you see him? He did. Able to finish it. Nice shots to the head. Now draws. Just trying to stay up where the help gets here. Gonna reposition. 0-4 is now here to help. Beautiful from Draza. What a round. Stops the bomb plant. Wins the one-on-one with Scrap, who's struggling, and then nearly plucks Nium's head.
Bit of a heat check there, and I don't hate it. At least you have a Booza in the middle of the map.
Nium's shooting right now, too.
But just great discipline out of Draza.
That looks to be the call. There's still 2 people holding here.
Yeah, and thankfully Nium has Hydra's back there, because there's a chance if you're not watching that you give up the bomb side. But Scrap is like, all right, I am going to default time to lock down the middle of the map, and wins 2 one-on-ones.
Finally, a first blood for Thieves, but that's a kill you don't want to happen.
Booza's on 5 in about I think he wants to go for this. Yeah, he wanted to get that player. That would have been the Hellstorm.
Would have been, because it wasn't a gunfight.
And maybe 0-4 didn't see anyone, because he was B-side through connector.
Or sorry, when they wrapped A is what I meant, but yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Abuza caught with his pants down. Simp not in position for the trade. What is that? Out of Hydra. Okay, just a little tickle.
And this is just a guy, at times, he is going to keep you honest. Make sure that you are disciplined. Well, wanted to catch them on the bomb. Nobody's on it, though. A BZ there for another double.
All comes down to timing on this push, and the timing goes to Thieves. Is now Scrap after 0-5. He's now on 3 straight. Might be another blood. Unless 0-4 can wiggle away behind the smoke. He is dancing with death. Tries to go vertical. Scrap gets another blood.
And I am a bit surprised with what worked yesterday, what has worked so far today for FaZe, especially on offense, is just quick B hits, and kind of gotten away from that the last couple of rounds. Again, you don't go there, you try to work the middle of the map, and Thieves are ready for you.
Nium working his way the long way around, and this is what happens when you lose a player early. There's so much open. I mean, you have no control outside of bomb. And now Nium's gonna pounce. Straza doesn't think he's there yet, but he's been lying in wait. Simp gonna be last up now. And nothing to be done. A 5th round on the board for Thieves. Well, cap control for FaZe. The guy dealing with any kind of wrap and push through is Abuza deep inside a lobby. I think Thieves know how yesterday went. No mistakes.
Well, you just see the setup for FaZe. They have so much information. The only thing that's really open is that A bomb site, but they're just going to bully the players inside of mid. 1 for 1 so far.
He knows there's multiple. Simp just playing. Oh, that, I thought the movement was going to be the end of him, but he's able to stay up. Draws has been here forever. Draws has been here maybe too long. They're going to swarm him. Help is going to get here maybe just in time. Draws stays up long enough for the help. Can Simp turn it into multiple? Him and Abuza both get one. Suddenly it's all on Hydra. Simp pushing through. Hydra's going to knife him. Hydra.
No time.
Abuza 1v1, and Abuza is gone because there is just no time for the plant. FaZe survive. I think Thieves are thinking the same thing you were. They've got 3 here. Out of the play for now is Nium. And you're planting this with just really 2 people here. You've got 2 worried about a play being made on the other side, but you get the plant, you get out.
No mid-control from
Have
Thieves.
eyes in maps, you know if they're going to hit this, it's grouped up through dojo, and they're going to swarm.
Smoke down, so you have to check the bomb, but middle of the map is all a FaZe. Scrap, though, another first blood.
Abizi's going to go, able to find it. Only 2 players remaining, 1 player left. It's all on Draza. Nium is on it. Draza is down this time. Sure, it's another Sunday, but Sunday not good enough for this roster coming off a win. This would be their worst finish of the year. Third place into a first place, and well, real quick, winning the break is Thieves, and it's like it's an overtime round. They're just trying to pound this one in quickly. Things will stall out for a second, but Abizi is not stalling out. Everybody dropping. Last line of defense is Abuza, and Abuza nearly lines all three of them up. He got damage into Scrap. That was nearly nothing. Let's see, maybe move out of your base finally. Abusa from
these spawns, you have a chance right away if you go.
Oh, and in fact, they're scrambling too. There's an opening for Simp to make the play in behind if he gets there in time. They'll get in position. Nope, Simp is going to get picked. The 4 will be shut down in your forward man, and good defense there. Oh, okay, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Oh my God. I said good defense a little too early.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that these last couple of months. It feels like an overload. Just taking wrapping all the way through. Nobody is here. Scrap's going to be the first guy. And I mean, how many times we got to point it out? Cannot deal with Scrap right now.
2-0 to Thieves early. They got the possession game early. It's just the NPCs to the forehead early on. What pressure from Thieves. Nium probably gets that kill, but he's stunned up and then native. Frustrating sequence for him as a lead to 2-4-0-4. Here comes another chance. That's to be able to win one mid. He gets the big one, and that should be a score. All right, so back within one, a much-needed point for FaZe.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the weekend with what we have seen, I mean, when you're attacking the right side of the map, the side that Thieves is on, that's where we've seen more of the scores. You put them in the spawn trap, you can kind of chain them together.
What is Simp doing to them on spawn, by the way?
But yeah, Simp is just living in their base right now. A chance to tie this up.
Yeah, we haven't been on his POV, but Simp has killed 3 on spawn. Big gunfight win from Nium.
Got him weak.
But I think Simp must have got a bullet or two and set up the pistol, set up. He gets lost in the base. He's been one of the best players at spawn killing, but they get rid of him now. A chance maybe on the counter, but they got to deal with Draza mid.
Yeah, they Nium just stopped shooting there. Well, that was a chance if Nium finds that kill. But yeah, he has to get there, and he does not. Abizi Scrap put another one through.
Yeah, I said they got to deal with Draza. There's 2 ways to deal with it.
Run away.
Kill him dead. Chance for pressure. Nium, the big kill, though, for FaZe to be able to rotate 2 over and deal with this. Enough time for players to come off spawn and stack up to deal. The trophy might be the biggest player here, dealing with the utility from Thieves to try and open up that back line. Finally, they'll get swarmed and dropped. If Nium got one through mid, that may have turned into a score, but Nium's back in the action. He's able to get 2 for you. Last player here is going to be Abuza. Abuza only gets 1. He's weak though. Will a nade hit? It does not. 4-2. But Thieves on the...
Finally, we just hold on for 30 seconds before things start to get crazy.
Felt like we were on Scar for a moment. It could be low scoring at times. It was not. 4. We'll get you 2. And with 19 HP, 3, but no one has EMP, so it's going to get there a little bit late. Good job by 04 tracking back to help the player get EMP.
Yeah, BC right off spot. Drop, but 04 is shooting right now. That is 5 in a row. And while this really just hasn't changed much, it's on the draws, and he loses that gunfight. Abuza trying to do what he can, dancing.
Oh, he needs one more there. Softens up a player to set up 2 for Simp. Fortunately, a team kill does happen, so he's kind of getting flanked too because Hydra is late behind him. 04, another big multi, but the fact is you're going to need some offense here soon. A score here could feel like the dagger if Thieves can't put it in.
So you had a 2-on-1 for a bit, but Abuza's been the last line of defense so far. He does it again. Well, at least you are just wasting the clock if you are LADs right now. You have Patty and Pete control, and Scrap, I mean, Simp is just checked in every corner.
Yeah, that's a couple of insane fights. He's won on corner players, but
he just needs to build. BZ died too. I mean,
who's in the shots?
Yeah.
Hold up a second.
Waiting on draws.
Draws just unfortunately getting shot from multiple angles. Nium going big on defense, locking it down. Draws not able to get there in time. 04 trying to back it up, and the push is going to get staggered. Can't finish any of the kills. Finally, Draws are going to activate, but he will fall. Great defensive hold from Thieves.
Yeah, maybe the MVP right there is going to be that trophy system there for LA Thieves, because if a couple of nades, I mean, Draza funnels you into that hallway. If a couple of nades hit, probably a score. You're going to be all weakened up, but it allows you to hold the line. And while this has just been a game of keep away so far for LA Thieves.
I mean, yeah, all 6 points still went through. That's 3 dead. This will be the first, unless there's some crazy nades. Grenades hit, not gonna happen. Back within 90 seconds to go. Here we go.
Who's in 04? They have to find some kills.
Draza can get, he can get there. Draza can get there, and he'll just shut this down by himself. Scrap is weak. Draza's gonna get that and be able to turn head. Hold up a second, here we go. One more player's going to be here. I love it. Nium, well, I thought he was playing Ratty, but he just gets ripped. Now we're tied up 4-4. Everybody's dead on Thieves. Nium gets two. Nium gets two. Doesn't hold the line. Need a pick up and a score. They get it in. 5-4. 20 to go.
This has been this series all year long. LA Thieves, one more opportunity mid-spawn for the EMP.
They've got to be perfect. Abuza gets you one. 04 also puts one through. Abizi with a multi-kill. They're going to get a touch. Simp trying to get an angle.
He doesn't overextend.
Do they let Simp get a kill? He is able to get one. Might slow this down.
Wait for Hydra.
Look at number 6 in Hydra. Hop to his POV. What's the timing like for him? It is not good. He'll get shut down. 20 to go in the OT. All FaZe have to do is kill the EMP carrier, and this is done. There's a fight mid-map.
Abuza gets one. I did not think he was going to win that gunfight.
Neither did I. Neither did I.
Now you have to go forward here. No chance to wrap it to 4-on-2. And FaZe do it again.
Brother.
They cannot put this
Let's go the distance, but Thieves have been the best hardpoint team. I don't think I've ever said FaZe were the best hardpoint team in any iteration of their rosters in the CDL era, except maybe Cold War.
I'll say there was a point.
Yeah, they were playing Cold War.
But a really good start here. You got to 4 forward. Well, a big key for them throughout the weekend has been the early P1 time, but Thieves fight back. Alicia earned the 17.
Yeah, no, this P1 is like one of those rare P1s that is like a money hill sometimes. You can just lock this down, and part of it's due to the fact maybe you don't have a gap in the wall top side. You can reduce the number of lanes, and you can turn it into a ton of time. The big battle now with about 10 remaining is FaZe. We're going to try to flip this. Not a massive advantage on the actual score so far, but they're going to try and sniff out Simp. He's going to have a one-on-one here. Oh my God. Hydra's like, what was...
He's 2 HP, at least he lives.
Yeah, he's like, I've got the heady, I've got this. Nearly gets torched, but stays alive. Sets up Scrap to get a couple of kills right up the gut, though. 4's going to get in. They have to deal with him. Abuza's going to win one as well. And now Hydra's left by himself. He does get one, but this has become a mess early on. Not going to be clean early for Thieves at all.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a chance that you had so much room with the BC pushed out roof side, but it was a 2-on-3 that they were able to take. And since that moment, yeah, calm things down.
Yeah, I thought after Scraps too, like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
let's chill. And then next thing I know, 04's in the hard point, picking your player out of it. But now you've got everything you want and more. Good recovery by Thieves. Honestly, ends up being not the worst hard point for FaZe, considering the start of it, I guess. The fact they broke up, I don't know, a good 20, maybe 30 seconds. Now you have a chance to answer. A big answer here at P3. You don't make the blunder of maybe hitting it again and running into it. Draza's multi, though, stabilizes the hold for FaZe. That Scrap and Abuza war continues. Well, Abuza already got one, so I guess he's traded out. Draza, well, his movement may not be working, but the gunny is.
Yeah, I mean, he just gotta calms it down and just L-triggers. That's what we've seen from him. When he's gotten to his spots, just calm, cool, and collected. But that darn ledge sometimes is a pain. Somehow Simp is alive now. I'm not sure, but shout out to the teammates. And you have turned this P3 into a solid hold here for FaZe.
I think his AR soften up the physical kill, bail him out through the mid-cut. Not any kind of crazy lead, but a very good hold. Nobody in the point for now, but 15 left. Okay, that's fine. Just lock him in. Worry about the P4. Rotating first, will be Simp off of spawn. Endo, you'll take that. You get all the kills. Oh my God. Okay. I didn't think you were going to get time, but well, when you get all 4 dead, it turns into a great situation.
I saw this yesterday a bit from FaZe when they've gotten sort of like the perfect setups. Timing. It can turn into a blunder. But there is some info, but Nium is taking the long route, and well, he may be the difference maker. He's gonna find a kill. So it looked so good. It's a little messy, but you at least hold on and you have the spawns.
Ford just trying to get to the pocket. What a nade. That nade is insane. And Abizi's alive. That nade is insane. The Guardian Angel comes in, and Thieves get in through the front. And yeah, where you said things sometimes get a little bit messy for FaZe with early setups where they gotta dig in and be patient. Oh, it's messy. Abizi turning up 7 in a row, 8 in a row. a BZ roaring.
And now you got this Hellstorm that carried into the P1. You can gamble here if you are Thieves. Get all of this strap time. Then use that Hellstorm if you want to.
The big break gets them right back into this. Still a battle, just like the rest.
I mean, we went to a great P3 hold, the perfect P4 setup it looked like. You spawned all the way out, and now you approach an FP1, and it's not even with the Hellstorm, so you can hang on to it.
I thought they were going to get Florida and flip this, too. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Thieves with some massive plays in tree, trying to train this in the mid. Trap is frying mid-map right now. Thieves trying to close out the series. J-Lab listening, LA Thieves.
Yo, one more couch. Simp going left.
We'll hold your left, Jay.
I have it. I don't know if Jarrah's dead.
I have broken.
Yo, one more.
Yo, leave the block.
Yo, back couch. Back couch right now.
I broke in. One shot.
There's
One ball
four.
out Booza. Run
There's two there. There's two there.
One's absolute Booza running in the couch.
I spawned couch.
Play new.
Yo, all the way back.
Yo,
All the way back.
hold in her right here.
All the way back.
I'm nading at her.
I'm pushing. We beat them.
Yes, I'm enter. Then one more enter. Outer. Nice, one more enter. Into.
Left side.
Let's guys go we couch. Let's guys go we couch.
Yeah, he's there.
Yo, deep right.
Stay alive. I push.
Get out of the way.
One day couches. Stay alive.
One
Get
shot.
out of the
Three runs.
One more.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Go right. Nice.
You're better.
One more. Go, guys.
Close right. He shot out.
Couch. I can get in this thing.
They're going to be in the back way. Nice, guys. Take your time.
Couch.
Couch is in the right side.
Couch full. Couch right.
Weak.
Right side head.
He bumped in right now.
I hear.
Take your time, Rich. Take your time.
Couch is dead.
Hey, we can play for the
You
solo
guys should play
team.
front. You guys should play front.
He's in her. He's going to be hiding. He's
dead.
Inner
Yo,
dead.
outer, heading. He's going outer. Cheers, half health.
He's trying to
Half health.
Nice, guys.
Go weak.
One shot. We're able to challenge.
Nice.
I'm going new. I
Get that
spawned
10.
out of gold.
You by yourself.
One's already gold.
Nice.
One shot dead.
Nice, guys.
Go. We beat them.
Yeah, go.
One's gonna be
Let's
10
go,
on me.
guys.
One's gonna be 10
They're
fire.
gonna be Dojo boys.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna be Dojo.
I can go mid for us.
Yeah, and one mid.
Already on mid.
Yo,
Nice, one shot.
There's two there. One's outer stone
Two
and
outer,
then
boys.
one's at 10.
I'll see you now.
I have a streak, okay?
You should streak
I'm a
her.
streak.
You should
Stay
streak her.
alive. Hold our dojo.
You should streak it.
Just stay alive. Don't chow it though. Streaking. Alright, let's see. Hold on.
Waiting.
Listen, one in time, or two in campsite, two camps, one's our dojo, and then one's in mid-cut. I think the guy died mid-cut. He's not
Outer.
I'll kill the guy outer. Hold on.
I'll see
I'll kill the
guy
guy outer. Dead.
I'll see you guys make it.
Two of their camps, and one's
I have
fire
mid-cut.
and 10. That's him.
Yo,
Yo,
top broke in. Top broke
I
in.
have 10. I have your help.
Stay alive.
I'll see
I have your
other
10.
side.
I have your 10. One more 10.
I'm blocking.
Nice, guys.
I'm blocking.
The comms are on point. You held the streak. You get the break behind it, and you hold a 20-point lead.
And well, Abizi is locked in, and I think one of the bigger improvements for him at times is his communication, right? He can get chaotic, repeats himself often. He seemed very calm, collected. Yeah, listen to me. Calling out where he wants. Nate, you love to hear from Abe.
Tail end of time goes to FaZe, but it's a tree setup. Listen, FaZe with the tree setup did not turn this into much. It was a battle. Thieves trying to do much better with the early setup, and so far, so good. Until Simp and 04 get two, this may make it a mess. The roof side spawn for the other two, so Pinch is going to come in. You can't deal with lobby either. 04 goes massive, and neither team can hold early at 4.
I mean, P2 as well. I just think it's the pace of the FTCs. I think at times you just
think
do
you have
not.
a second?
Yeah, you think you have a second, and you do not. They are just in your face. But the last time through, it was a pinch by Nium, and while he does it again, he finds a double. You have to trade,
One-on-one.
but ditch your SMG here, and Hydra
One-on-one.
is going to win that double and get them a chance to win the final 20.
At least from FaZe's side, you can kind of contest on this block. So Draza, you know, the insane plays you can make, they will clear that out. But still not really clean for either team, but enough that Thieves hold on to this lead. They push it up to 40. FaZe looking to do a much better job at this P1. Should be because of Draza's position.
Due to Draza's spot, he's blocking. They did another scenario where you have so much room to work with if you are FaZe, hoping to turn this into a lot of time, but that is not the death you want if you are Simp.
Oh, I know 4.
He can't die there.
You're hoping he gets one. Does not happen, and then they just run through you. 190, 160, the clutch plays coming in for Thieves right now. Everybody dropping for FaZe. You got the side of the map you want, and you got the hard point. In a way, FaZe were set up, yeah, if you're gonna play it from that side, you better turn it into time, and they didn't.
I mean, they got the first 15 so cleanly, but We're not very critical of Simp often, but a bit of a mistake there, and then 04 gets picked, and now the ARs start to go crazy. Nium on 5 in a row has brought this back, and they are going to have a chance to finally put away FaZe here at this P2.
P2 has been the Coliseum. Hold it for more than 10 seconds. That might change here. 4 dead. Thieves need 30 for the win. They're pushing out so far rooftop side. Hydra. Oh, God, he's going to get caught as well. Big kills from Abuz to give you a chance. A massive one-on-one goes down to mid-cut. Thieves are able to win that. Huge nade comes in. Simp is going to drop. Scrap gets 2.
I mean, what a, he spawns close, the nade connects, he wins the next gunfight. You were there if you were FaZe, but this guy going off.
They're so close. They're so close. One more wave of kills, and this thing is going to be done. A 2-on-2 fight in the point for a moment. Nium trying to get back involved. Another nade from Scrap that'll clear. Here. I think that'll do it. No one going to get there in time. This time, Thieves get it done. After 4 straight losses to FaZe, they get the big one. They're into the top 3.
Well, again, this has just been a match slot that has been tough for LA Thieves, but they get through it. The first one of the day. The boys are locked. Their hardpoint is on point. 9-1 throughout the major.
It just felt like it was a matter of time in this matchup. Thieves are too good to not get one. Maybe get a little nerve-wracking after that map 3 goes the way it does, and FaZe are able to come from behind. But yeah, the hard point.
Atlanta, if you wasn't thinking Thieves before, you might have to reevaluate some things. Get loud for them as they will progress on in this tournament. I got Scrap with me on the main stage. Man, you're looking good here today. Talk to me about how you and the boys are feeling on this Sunday. Because I feel like for you, you're just starting to really warm up and heat up here on a Sunday, and that's scary for the competition.
We obviously haven't been playing our best COD, I would say, but I think throughout the tournament we've been getting better, and that's all that really matters. As long as we're showing up today, and that's all I really care about.
That's all that matters, showing up on a Sunday. And, you guys take down the defending Major II champions. So it's official. We're going to have another champion this season here at Major III. And so that's going to be interesting to see. Now, in this series, to talk about a little bit about gameplay, I want to talk about the hard points, okay? What was your thought process on the pick and bans? Because you guys have been playing lights out on these hard points and look like that's paced Thieves that we really want to see here.
Yeah, throughout the whole tournament, their map pool has been pretty shit. I know they probably, if they lose the map, they're just going to ban it. So we were just thinking what they were going to ban, and, if they want to play Gridlock, they're nervous on Gridlock, and, even if we're both not that good at it, I'm taking myself on that map every day of the week. So, they were saying breakers break. Looks like the breakers actually broke when it mattered, so, yeah.
It looked like it actually did break, okay? And let's talk about a player who was breaking them down. I want to give some love to Nium, all right? Yeah. We showed some love to some rookies this event, but how proud are you for how he showed up here on a Sunday morning?
Oh, yeah. I mean, all I tell that kid is, bro, keep the confidence up. It doesn't matter who you're playing. Confidence is going to take you everywhere in your life, you know what I mean, on the stage, in regular life. So I've been trying to gas him up. He knows his skill level, and he was shitting on him, so that's all I could ask for.
That's all you can ask for. Now, since we got into this venue, Atlanta, this crowd has been leaning in your favor. So before I let you go and get ready for your next series, give this crowd some gas.
Atlanta, I fucking appreciate you. This has been a fucking event to remember. You guys have been going nuts. Hopefully I can come win this. I see a lot of Optic jerseys in here, but I don't give a single fuck, so I'll be here.
He's gonna be here, and that does it for us on the stage. Des, take it away.
Just when I was about to say Scrap winning over the fans in Atlanta, he calls out about 70% of them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desk. It's Puckett alongside Shift, Attach, and Rosalie, and I want to start with you, Attach.